Hello everybody, not Sporebat here. Today I'm going to be building my A amplifier to the east in Stonewood here. And that will be this one, which is directly east of the storm shield. Oh, west, sorry. Is it west? Yes, sorry, west. So that would be A here. Northwest amp, I guess you could call it. I don't know if they actually have a common name that everybody uses. So now they will spawn down in here in the bottom. I think I'm actually going to turn down my volume a little, sorry. That's better. Yeah, they will spawn down in here, all in the bottom, just across in here, and most of them will path up here. You will have some that will drop down here and path themselves up here, but most of them will come up this way, and if you don't take appropriate measures, they are going to go that way. So this is the pathing I use here. We'll build out of metal. So we go this double wide ramp here. We will skip the first tile and start on the second one, and we will go 2 tiles wide. And I believe 5 tiles back. Might only be 4 actually. I may have to check my screenshots. But that will be our pathing. And we will trap it out last. We'll build everything first. And then there will be walls along this side. And one along the back. And one along the front. And then on the north row of tiles in the middle, we will have low walls, just like this. And 3 of them. For some reason, I think it actually is 5 tiles long. We're gonna do that. We'll just add 1 extra. I don't actually have them get all the way to the back. So so really nothing gets back here. So, and then there is walls on the south side. Just like that. And that will be our tunnel. Hello there. Yes. Back in Stonewood here, we have missed 4 walls, or 4 smasher walls on my northwest amp there on A. Just in between all of these wall launchers and the wall lights here, we forgot to put 4 of those. So I was just busy up here upgrading, and I noticed that I forgot these 4. So there they are. Now this amplifier gets hit really hard from one side only, because you will not have a south spawn because of C, and you won't have another spawn there because of the home base, and it's not possible to have one from the north. So now we will carry on here out front. So I have 1 wall here and a wall there on top of this ramp, and then I have nothing here, and then 1 tile south is a wall, a wall beside it, and these both have windows like this. And behind here we just have regular walls. And now we will carry on. We have a lot of block off here to build, so I will try and build it decent, I guess you could say, not just everywhere, but we will carry on across here from this windowed wall, and we will go, this is, I have kind of tried to remember here, so, but I do believe it goes all the way across to there. This is what we'll start with. And then inside each of these, we will have an edited cone. So we'll put an edited cone facing the southwest. And then we'll just put ramps across the back. And another edited cone over here facing the northwest. If I get my directions wrong, I'm sorry. I still don't know my north, south, east, and west in Stonewood that well, even though it's the first one. And then we'll put walls behind it, and then we'll carry on with our edited cones again. So facing the southwest, and since I have the structures, I went all out here so they didn't come this way. And 2 ramps in the middle, so that's 4 tiles wide, and that comes up to here with this natural pillar.
Let's see.
And then walls again. Edited cones, or ramps, sorry, I think I said walls. And walls again. Now, starting here, we probably should put, I think I'll just wall it in completely. And then lastly, we have along the backside, we have a little bit. There we go. Now, for them coming up here and wanting to pass through here, they're going to want to pass through this tile. So then that's going to make them want to go that way as well. They may do that. So we're just going to add a few extra walls in here. This is quite extensive, but I didn't want them going this way. I had more trouble when I tried pathing them here than I did over there. Even though this is probably a longer path, that might have been maybe my issues. And it's, yeah, I haven't built this in a long time, so yes, it could be part of it as well. I haven't been in here in forever, so I never decided to change my builds once they started working. And I originally did have this block off here made of all brick, so it worked very well. And I don't think we need walls on this side, but I'm going to put them here anyways. Because there is a ramp here, so we'll just block that off. It should be okay. And to be truthful, we might not need this one. We can get rid of that one. Keep that one tile bare at least. Okay, so we'll go have a look at this from up top. So that will be our block off there. For starters, there's more. It may be block off for this amplifier here for C South, but I'm going to add it in just because it's so close to here. And as we all know, lobbers and flingers will walk miles to throw, and they would take the long way, I would imagine. If they thought about it, if it was easier, they would go this way, and they'd come right through here. And lo and behold, there's our amplifier, so that's not a good thing. So we got to block this off as well. So I'm going to start on the back this time because, yeah. So we'll just do 2 walls like this, or 4, sorry. So 2 walls there. Starting by this big pillar here with the archways and all that stuff, starting on the west side. This single tile ramp going northwards. And we will put 2 walls and 2 here, and then we will start our block off. So edited cones together, 2 walls, same thing again with the edited cones, 2 more walls. We shouldn't need a wall there on either of the natural terrain sides, will be okay. And we'll put a cone here with a wall, and in the middle a edited ramp. And then we will wall it in. Now, since Husk's decided to like sometimes actually going through here, I think I'm putting a wall there. I know you don't usually do it on natural terrain, but I don't know, I also overbuilt. Probably some of this isn't needed, but it's better to have it so it's not, so it is needed. So that's up to here so far. And now we will start down here. Now the husks can still path around here and here if that's too much. So we will carry on with another edited cone here. And a wall. And then we will block this ramp as well. So we have 2 floors with 2 cones on top. And a wall. Oops. Whoops. Sorry about that. And with walls in front. And that should be sufficient for there. Now over here we still have to add a little more. So we will put another, I don't think we need a wall there. Well, we'll put a wall there because they could come through here and up if they wanted. And then we have the cone and a floor. I may have to actually look at my screenshots. I can't remember if I had more. I do believe I had another row here actually. Yes, I believe I did, yeah. Yep, I did. I'm just placing those walls to see. Yes. That is what I had here. So walls all the way across. And then we'll put the cones in here. So 3 like that. And down here we have floors and cones as well.
Let's build.
There, that shall be all of our block off. Oh. Except for this one. We'll just make it look nice. I like having kind of clean builds. So, and now considering that they can just walk off of here onto there, that wouldn't be a good thing either. So we will put some walls here. I really don't remember my build. That's pretty sad. Maybe I didn't have a row here. I may have to actually go check. I may not have had that row. Well, shoot. Well, I think I actually did because of those. And the one around the corner here. Yeah, I did. I had that. I had to have because of that ramp. Yeah, that will be our block off for there. I think the reason it just looks different to me is because I had floors on here. Like this. No. And then I'd have walls to finish the lobber shield. And it went all the way across like that. Hopefully that's not too confusing. I know it's a lot of block off, that's for sure. Let's have a look from this side. So now we will go and start in our tunnel and do the roof and lobber shield. Or actually, before we do that, we'll put our last couple pieces of block off here, and then that's everything. All I have is 2 edited cones facing the northwest here, and surrounded in walls. And both of them were. Just like that. Directly east of this big rocky outcrop, rocky pillar, sorry. There. Now we can start our tunnel. So we will start with roof tiles, 1 tile high. We'll go with 6, 8, and oh no, only 6. Sorry. First, since this gets hit pretty heavy, I had changed it a little. Usually I only do the 1 tile at the front higher, but here we're gonna go 1 tile up, starting at the right where this goes up as well, and we'll go 1 tile up, 2 tiles wide, and then we'll start another roof, and we will just keep going out, 2 tiles wide. So we'll go, I believe it's to there, or maybe 1 more. So starting from here, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe it is 7 tiles from there that I go out. I do believe we don't have that one, as I believe it was 4 and 3 past the tunnel. As our tunnel is below me, and this is just the shield here, so 4, and then 4 in front of the tunnel, and then 3 more. And then we will start going to the south now. So we'll go. I think I had a couple more. I do believe it was right to that other one. I'll look from down here. I knew where it was. It was here. Oh, no, that's too many. Yep. Goes over to this top of this nice round ramp here. This is where it stops. And then we'll just fill it all in. Yeah, one more. There, nicely filled in. And it is including the tunnel. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles wide. So 7 tiles wide. That will be our lobber shield and spawn trap. And then we just have walls along the backside here to fill it in. I do believe, I think I actually went one more here. But it wasn't all the way. I think it was just up to here. Just up to this tile here. Be the last one. I hope that's far enough. Yeah. And then inside here, we also have just one cone here edited, facing the northwest. And I also did have up on here, I had floors, but that was just to make it cleaner. And when it was stone, this was my mat grinder for stone. And to strengthen it a little bit, because I was lower level, so I didn't have such good traps and trap durability and all that, trap damage and stats and everything. So when I was lower level, I was bringing my base down in here. And I do believe I just had a doorway here. And this was also covered with floors as well. But I won't do that today. I don't use this no more for mat grinding. I have a mat grinder built on one of my other tunnels. So, and then we will also put, because flingers and stuff will definitely want to stand here. So we're going to wall this into here against the natural terrain. One there and one there. And we will carry on here as well. Just like that, and we will wall this in completely all the way around this corner. 2 tiles high. And that should actually be the entire build. I don't think I forgot anything else. We'll do the amplifier here right away. So we'll just go up there. That was just for reference. So around the amplifier, we just wall it in. Now I did have this one completely covered. And walled in. Because this one gets hit pretty hard, so I just didn't want to take chances. There. And always a floor and a cone on top just for a little extra. So that should be good. Now I did have, I had this built way more, but I took most of it down. I did have a pyramid over the top as well, all the way around, and plus a floors. So I will put those back though. I had floors like this around, but I won't put the pyramid because that's waste structures. And I did have this, and this was anti-air turrets, I believe. Yep. For if they decided to somehow get into here and start throwing. So I am going to put them back. I probably don't need them. I've never seen a lobber throw, ever, from over there. Now that I've rebuilt it and stuff, though, I may have missed a wall or two or anything in there. So just in case, we're going to put them on. So we'll start trapping now. This is, I believe, the entire build, including the amplifier. And now we'll trap it out. So we'll start with anti-air turrets. And I believe that was 8 there. Yep. And my anti-air turrets are range reload, durability with heals attached on them. Now we will go into our tunnel here. So on the last 2 tiles, we will have wall lights. We'll start at the back of the tunnel. I know it's backwards, but... And they are 4 times impact. That's probably way overkill for Stonewood here. I use 130s God rolled in all of my Stonewood everywhere, and I put heavy duty ones. I don't tone it down because of Stonewood. I do that because when you hit the War Games button, if you ever want to play War Games, it unlocks all your traps so they're full strength, and you're here. I believe your heroes too. I'm not exactly sure, but I know the husks are like 121 or something like that for me when I hit War Games. So you gotta have good traps if you're gonna have 121s running around. So we have 2 wall lights there. The last 2 tiles, and then we will have some wall darts, and they will be I'm going to go trap by trap, sorry, not tile by tile. So these wall darts will be all double crit rating, double crit damage. I believe there's 7 of them inside here. There, and that will be all of our wall darts inside here. So on the floor, we'll go to the back again here. So we have all tar pits in the back here. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 tar pits. They're all durability. The heels attached is for if you have an upper tile, like a tar pit on a 2 tile or 1 tile high floor. Some spots you have that where you have floating tunnels and etc. That's why the healing is there in case they ever want to decide to beat on the floor. But on the ground, just put all durability, works just as good. I just don't have them perked that way. So we would place our tar pits here. So we'll put 6 tar pits on the last 6 floors, and then in the front here, the last 2 go on the north side too. And these 2 here, we will put blue wooden floor spikes, our 33s. And we have 2 of them there. And they are all durability and no investment in the physical for propane husks, so that when the propane husks step on them, it doesn't make them too mad. I may have actually had one there and one here, but that's okay. That's alright. That's fine. So now we will make some wall dynamos. And there will be 8 of them. And they are damage, crit rating, crit damage, and heals on them. Depending on your situation, you probably could put durability instead of the healing on them. There, and that is all of our dynamos on the short walls. And wall darts all in behind. 2 wall lights here. And now we will go up front here. And there we have wall launchers. And they will be, I do believe they were all 3 impact. Better just do these 3 only. There's more in my build, but I will craft them when I get there. They're different. So 3 impact wall launchers, 3 impact, 2 reload, 1 durability. Across here. And that should be all of our walls and floors. And on the ceiling we will have some ceiling zappers. And I think these are the ones, yes, crit rating, crit damage, crit damage, and durability. And there's 6 of them. Starting to run low on parts.
That'll get it done.
So we have 2, 4, 6 zappers for smashers, and they're single target traps. So if 5 enemies step here, it's going to pick 1. I think it's just random, and it's going to tag it. That's how ceiling zappers work. High damage, single target. Now we will keep going towards the front of the tunnel here, and we have ceiling electric fields I put up here just to nuke them as much as possible. And they are crit rating, crit damage, damage, reload, durability. And we will have 4 of them here inside the tunnel, and that finishes off our tunnel. Now, first tile out front here, top of the 2 wide ramp, we will also have ceiling electric fields. Now we're going to switch here because I don't want this roll above the spawn, because they're going to get burned up pretty quick. They only have 127 durability, and I know they do burn out a lot, so we're going to craft a bunch of these. Actually, we should count first because I know I'm low on space. So 2, 4. I gotta stand here so I know. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I do believe it's 11. And they're just all durability ceiling electric fields for more durability. And we will go start here, where this ramp comes up here, and this little kind of like, I don't know, outcropping or whatever. And we will put 1 there, and we will go 1 tile to the east, and put another one. And then we will go a tile north with another one. Or, yeah, north, sorry. 2 tiles. 2 to the north. And then 1 more here above this. So I have like a little U-shaped that follows the outline of this ramp here. And then I fill it in behind. So 3 more. And you could put 2 up here. I had 2 there, but I'm going to leave it blank because they don't get really too far into the tunnel. So, and then lastly, 1 more there. Well, since we crafted them, we will put them there. And those will hit stuff that is standing down in here. Okay, so that's our build for that. So now we'll do the spawn trap, which is the tire traps. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I do believe it's 16, and we're gonna go with all durability, 1 reload. Ooh. Okay, well, we'll have to go run down to the storage here. Oh, I may be out. just recycled some of my other ones. I know I'll never use a full stack. Well, I probably will, but I don't really play missions too much, so I'm mostly playing endurance, so you get all your materials back when you're done. If you want to break a trap, you get it back, and all that good stuff. So, okay, there's 16. And we will start here, where this ramp is, this 1 tile wide ramp, and we will start there. And we will go all the way to the second last tile. We won't go all the way to the end. So unless I did have one more. I know I didn't have them right to the end.
Let's see.
So we will go 3 out, and then 2 and 2, so 2 by 2 grid there, and 3 wide, like that. And then same on this side. And I do believe I had it right to the edge here, like that. And maybe 2 more here. I might have to actually craft a couple more. So, okay. I just fill this all in. In case something decides it doesn't want to come over here. I never put anything on the natural terrain. You could put 1 there and probably some here, but you probably won't need it. So, not really anything's going to go down there. So now we will go over this way and carry on. So out front of the tunnel above this ramp, we will have drop traps. And this doesn't get used nowhere near as much as over there. So if you wanted, you could put more damaging ones, but we're just going to carry on with the 1 reload all durability everywhere to be safe. And I have, so there'll be 1 here. And then I think I had 1 at the bottom and 1 there possibly too, and that's it. So I missed 2. There, and that should be all of our spawn trapping. Now I didn't put nothing over here because they do not come up this side at all. I used to have another, had a wall here and a wall here with more sound walls there, but it never got used. They never come up this side. They always come up this part of the ramp here. So that's why there's nothing over there, but there is still some lobber shield there a little bit. So now that we're done our lobber shield, we will come here to the top of this ramp, and we have these 2 windowed walls, and they will both have sound walls on them, and they will both be double reload sound walls, all durability double reload. So we'll have 1 in this windowed wall and 1 on that windowed wall. And our 3rd sound wall will also go here. Or no, sorry, this side. So we have 3 double reload sound walls in total. So 1, 2, and 3. Now we will have, on the other wall here, we will have a single reload with heals. And think I might actually put another one. Yep. So the single reload with all durability and healing I will put here. And one more double reload sound wall here. So 4 doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4 double reloads and 1 single. And that's just to take the propane off the propane husks, because there are a lot of them here sometimes, so you get a pretty good heavy propane wave. And then on these 2 walls, to keep them from beating on them, we will have wall launchers. And these will be 3 times impact with healing. So 3 impact to reload with healing. And we will put all of our wall launchers down. There's more places they go, but there's one here and one here. That's just to discourage them from trying to go that way and keep knocking them back. So they generally not much should go over there. They should all pass this way, but that's just a little bit of a precaution. And if you really wanted, we could put one more there. And I did have a wall dart here shooting that way, but that's okay. We'll just leave it without it. It shouldn't need that much damage. And then we had a wall launcher here. This is all on the west side, very west walls in our block off. I had 2 wall launchers there just to keep them away from here. And we had 2 more down here as well to keep them off, and 1 on the very southmost wall of our block off. We had all wall launchers, and they are all 3 impact with healing. If you have issues with them burning out, you probably could put them to these down here. All durability, 2 reload and heals. Or you could even just do 1 reload. You can mess around a bit, but as long as you have the healing on there, that's probably the safest thing to have. So that if they do decide that they want to hit on it, that it's going to get fixed back up eventually. So I just go with the 3 impact to get them away from there. Knocks them back good and far. Maybe then they'll decide not to go that way again. So then we'll just carry on out front here in the last few tiles and traps here. So we still have an empty wall here, and we're going to put another wall launcher there. But this one's going to be a little different. This one, I believe, was... Maybe I don't have it. This one here, I think. 2 impact, 1 reload, all durability. You probably could go with double reload, but I'm just going to try this and see. It's just a small little bit of stay away from my tunnel. So we'll put that there. It's got a little higher use, so that's why I went with 2 impact and all durability and 1 reload, because there's a lot of husks that come through up into this area here. So just to keep them out of there a little bit. Some still will get by, of course. And then behind these 2 windowed sound wall walls here, of course I put the floor, we will have 2 wall darts in behind here. Now I know wall darts can set off propane husks, so if you notice that the wall darts are setting off their propanes, like if there's propane husks blowing up outside there for no reason, this could be why. And it could also be the ceiling electric fields. You know, if they just take too much damage, they may just blow up. But I will have 2 wall darts in behind there. And they are crit rating, crit damage, damage, reload, and you can have durability on them. I just have heals on mine. So then 2 wall darts. And that will be the build. I do believe I didn't miss anything. Oh yes, I did. And this wall here, just in case somebody decides to come up here and beat on it, anything like that, we'll put another wall launcher here. And 3 impact, 2 reload with healing. And that should be it. We'll just do a real quick walkthrough here to have a look. You can put a trap on this side of this wall, but you don't really have to. Nothing walks up this way. But if you're worried, you could put a sound wall. And we will do that. We double reload all durability. I'm out of tier 3 materials. Sorry, it's a 106. It will work just as good. I don't know what changes when you go 130 to 106. Could be the impact that changes from 130 to 106. We'll just check. Yeah. It's just a little bit less impact. Everything else is still the same, so it should be okay that way. So there, that should be all trapped out and good. You know, I do believe I did have 2 ceiling electric fields there. And we'll put, instead of the all durability ones, since not a lot may come over, well, they'll probably get used right up, but we'll put 2 of these here, just because crit rating, crit damage, damage, reload, durability. And just these 2 tiles here on top of this, in front of this corner wall launchers here. Of course, I don't have something that shows you. Yeah, so there's our all durability ones we had put. And then I just added 2. A little more damage and some reload. So those will probably get used up really quickly, maybe. Let's see here. No, they might be okay because they won't. The husks generally will path here and here, so it'll only be those 2 and those 2, and possibly that one, if they get to here, because ceiling electric field works like this. So if you have your ceiling electric field here in the very center, it basically will hit anything, but it's just 2 tiles high. Remember, not 1 tile high. 1 tile high, it's a little further out, but 2 tiles high, you're roughly, I think, to like 3/4 of a tile, and then up, and I think to about something like that, 2/3 maybe, to the angles, and then around. So if a husk is standing way over here, that ceiling electric field will not trigger till he's a little closer. I think it's more than half the tile out, like something like here or something. And then it carries on all the way around in a circle. And if it was 1 tile high, it would be slightly larger of an area that it triggers from. Still not to the corner here, but husks don't generally go in corners. Sometimes they do, I guess, but that's how a ceiling electric field works. So it's a 3x3 tile around it, like 3 tiles on all the way in a circle that it'll tag. So like that one there won't hit anything down here because that's 3 tiles. So if anything is up here or at the top of the ramp, that one will tag it till it gets to about I'd say any husks from here won't get hit there if they're half this ramp or something. So okay, well that should be everything for there. We'll just go around the backside here, make sure we didn't miss anything. Now I have that sounds so cool. I don't have lobber shield here for this little portion here, so that's why all those things are there. And our block off looks good. I think actually with these ones, I wonder if I should change these. It should be okay. I think I better actually add a wall there. We better just add a wall there, I think. Yep, because if they decide they want to somehow get in here and get through there, then that kind of prevents them from that a little bit. And one there as well. Maybe we better put one there. Just the 2 tiles to there. Just one more back. Probably a lot of this block off isn't needed, but it's what I have and I didn't overbuild, so that should be our the entire build. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully it wasn't too long of a video. I know I tend to ramble once in a while, but that would be my Stonewood base. Why is that up there? How did that get there? We don't need that. So hopefully I'll test it and upgrade it and run it later on once I'm done with all my builds here. And if I do notice mistakes, or you guys notice a mistake or something that it's all of a sudden not working, please don't. Feel free Feel free to let me know in the comments if you're having troubles or something, and then I will come in and I'll either pin a comment or I'll make another video on it, whichever. So, but hopefully this should be fully AFK. So that is our build. Yeah, so throw me a like, throw me a subscribe, turn on notifications if you'd like to see more content like this. Let me know in the comments if you want more vids like this or different content, and thank you.